Hello ladies and gentlemen, Sigval Green here, and I have managed to defeat boss Lord Joker, and we're going to go over the pips, explain the team setups, and have a good time. So yeah, with all that being said, let's get into it.
This is the future.
So the first team setup will be the Silver Banshee team. Like, I don't have the Mega Rod yet. The most optimal way to use this team is to use the Mega Rod. I have it, but not at high level. So use a high level Mega Rod and you use White Canary, stay in the left corner, and instead of power draining yourself, you're going to power drain Lord Joker, use a special tree, and then tag in Silver Banshee for a special tree of herself. But I don't have the Mega Rod, so I'm going to just use a bootleg version of this team, using John Stewart Green Lantern to deny the power drain in the corner, and using Silver Banshee as a standalone character. She can handle it. I got level 5 Firebox, so that will easily be able to make me survive more. And on top of that, Silver Banshee got tons of defense. So we're going to disable 3 specials from Lord Joker at the time, and then we're going to use a special tree of our own. And over here it was a mistake. I shouldn't have disabled his specials there, because he was going to use a super move anyway. But again, if I did not disable them, then maybe he wouldn't have used the super move. But we managed to squeeze in a special tree there, and it's going to be all good. Going back to that corner, and we're going to go for another special one. He blocked that, unfortunately. Another special one. I didn't jump over that because for some reason I can't really use properly a special one after jumping over it. I'll try in this video. You'll see various ways to try and avoid that special, but none of them seems to really work properly, so sometimes the best alternative is to just take the damage. Right there I kind of broke my block. That was a mistake indeed. I jump over that into the special one, and you might be like, well, that was just a ranged attack, why do you jump over it? Well, because I need to get some distance towards him at the same time, because my special one is not going to be map wide. Did a crit on that special tree, thankfully did 2.2 million. Like, it's not a huge amount of damage, but it adds up. You see there, he did the ranged attack and I did not jump over it and went into a special one, and it did not work because he was too far away. Special tree with 3 disables on 2.2. I'm happy with that. Backing off again because we're getting a little bit too far and we're getting into that dot damage pockets. Yeah, over there it did not work doing a jump attack and a special one. Like on Dr. Fate in normal race this works very well, but over here it did not. Special tree, and that did only 2 million, unfortunately. But yeah, over here I'm trying to stay here instead of backing off that much, but we'll take some dot damage. It's almost the end of the fight and we can kind of afford this at this point. We're not in a particularly harsh situation. Special tree going to deal 2 million more damage. And we're hopefully going to be able to squeeze in one more special tree before timer's over or before we die, because we don't have that much health left. Another special one, 3 disables on, and let's go for the last special tree of the match. And it's going to be 2 million damage. And the total of damage for this one was 18 million. Like, this is not bad. I've had much worse fights with Silver Banshee against this one. Now we're going to go with the Infinite Combo team. We're going to use Dr. Fate, King, and Shazam. Father boxes on both Dr. Fate and King. We're going to use the Dr. Fate / King Infinite Combo, but that tagging did not work there. I pressed to tag in King, it did not work. But yeah, over here I tried to kind of set up a combo properly to be able to tag safely Dr. Fate in. I might stay in with King for a few more special 2s, but nah, I'm going to go with Dr. Fate here. Tagging King, and I don't have enough for a special 3, so I'm going to just stay here and do a little bit more special 2s to kind of get that passive going. We're still not into the Infinite Combo mode. He blocked that, unfortunately, but we're going to live through it. This was a very sloppy start to this fight, but we're going to get the hang of it eventually. Dr. Fate in, and at this point Dr. Fate has no HP, so does King, so it's not going to be the safest strategy, but it's going to be nevertheless a good strategy if you don't have a tank. Here I'm going to just go with Dr. Fate until he has like full energy, so he used the super move on Shazam. Shazam survived that, but barely. And he got eventually killed over here, so we're in a very dangerous position here. None of our we have no characters with more than 0 health. Like King does have more health, but he will shortly get to 1 health himself. So from this point on, it will be just trying my best to keep up the infinite combo and not die. And yet again, you just tag in Dr. Fate from Swipe Right and then do his infinite combo. And make sure you don't tag him in until you see that you have enough power bars for a special tree. But waiting too long on that power bars for the special tree together didn't seem like a very big problem here. Tagging in for a special tree, and we're going to keep up that combo. Now we're close to getting under 1 minute, and under 1 minute we're going to be able to do 2 special trees per tagging. It's just important that you do a full combo in between those 2 special trees. You have to tap 3 times, swipe right, tap 3 times, swipe right into a special tree. You'll be able to do 2 of them for the most part. It's just, it's preferred, like it's kind of mandatory actually to have full bars of power before doing the first special tree, so there's enough left over to gather. Another special tree in, keeping up that combo. Dr. Fate in, and yeah, I haven't used the super move of King so far because it would be too risky. It would be too risky. It would be like asking to be killed. So we're going to save that up for the finale of the match, and we're not going to bother with it until then. Taking Dr. Fate in for the last time. King in, and we're going to go straight into a super move because if we use the special tree, we wouldn't have had time for the super move. And that's going to be it for the match. 66 million. Would have been more if he had more health, but that fight went well. Now let's go over one more peep with Silver Banshee. Yet again the same old strategy, getting back to the corner over here. Silver Banshee in, beginning with the special 2, because if you don't do the special 2 then you're not going to be able to disable stuff. Thought that I could do a special 2 there, but unfortunately he got the better of me and did a special first, but that's fine. We're just going to get into it here. Special 1, another special 1, he got 2 disables on, and going for the last special 1 here, 3 disables on. So far this went far better than other fights. Good start on this one. Almost 2.3 million there. 1 disable. Jumping over it, a second disable. Sometimes it works to jump over into a special 1, sometimes it does not. 3 disables, and we're going to tag this guy in to get some power because we didn't have much. Tagging Silver Banshee for a special 3, and we will most likely need to shortly tag out here because he's almost at the super move threshold. Tagging Power Girl in, and she's going to take the super move and die, but that's fine, that's all good, all planned. Like, Silver Banshee could tank it in theory, but I just want to have that health on her as a backup for later on. Dodge the special 1 by tagging her in. Jumped over that into a special 1. We'll do another special 1 to have 3 of them secured. Unfortunately, he blocked that. It's still a disable, but you will have a hard time engaging a combo on him. And we'll do a special 3 with a very low combo here and only deal 2 million damage. Second disable in. And there we go for the third. Now we're going to wait for him to leave himself open. Swipe right, tap 3 times, swipe right into a special 3. Like, the combos that you build yourself with Silver Banshee in this strategy are going to be very important. Because you might be like, well yeah, but it's just 4 hits of a combo. Yeah, but that's a lot of additional damage, especially considering that her special 3 deals millions of damage. 3 disables, we are going to try to re-engage the combo. We're going to get a full combo here to a special 3, and that's 40% more damage from those 8 hits. So this is going to matter a lot because it's 40% of 2 million or 40% of 1.5 million before the combo is applied. Special 3, yeah, I think this was one of my best pips with Silver Banshee in terms of how I managed to play it and in terms of the luck I got on the crits. But yeah, over there, I think this is the first mistake in a long time, or the first thing that did not go well. Special 3 got 3 disables, we'll try to re-engage combo on him before we lose that one. And we managed, I don't think that was with 3 disables, or it was, but it was such low damage because of low combo. But yeah, anyways, we're going to go for last special 3 of the match here. Come on. Yeah, not going to try to disable a third because I might not have time to use the special 3 actually. That was not even a crit, but it's fine. This one went well. 19 million damage. Going for one more pip with Silver Banshee, we're most likely not going to be able to do 21 million damage, and we'll need to clean it up with one more team, but that's fine, we'll do our best. Haven't done 21 million to this guy yet, but we might as well try. And yeah, I think with level 5 Firebox on Silver Banshee, it's like an accurate representation of the strategy that is now used in raids, where she has 4 Firebox stacks, so we're kind of close to that point. Silver Banshee going to go in here for special tree, but it did not work for some reason. Like, you saw me pressing that, and it did not work at all. Like, this was a terrible start, and I was like, I'm going to try and deal that 21 million actually, but nah. After this horrendous start, I just lost all my hope. But nevertheless, we're not giving up, we're doing our best to squeeze in as much damage as we're able to. Special tree here, 1.7, that's pathetic compared to other instances. Another disable, we got 2 of them, let's get going. Like, we don't even have much energy here because we got our start off badly. So we're going to tag this guy in to get some energy again. Special tree, and that's a 2.4 million, that was pretty decent. Like, I could use this guy as a combo builder, like Jon Sawyer Green Lantern, if I had him built actually, but he's not really built. I got very lucky with his drops from raid drops, to be honest, so I could eventually build him, but I'm not in a rush to do so. And right now it's just a one-on-one between Silver Banshee and him, but it's okay, we got a huge power to start with, and that's going to be able to keep up the flow for the entire match pretty much. 3 disable is going to re-engage the combo into a special tree. 2.3 almost, I'm happy with that. 1 disable, 2 disable, and the third ability disabled. Bro, like, I'm really worrying when I comment on Silver Banshee gameplay. I'm really worried that YouTube will think that I'm talking about disabled people actually, because I just that's why I say disable instead of disabled, or I try to. Special tree, that was not a crit, unfortunately. Another special 1. Special tree, 1.1. And at this point I'm just spamming stuff, because I think I might actually do a little bit more damage if I do that. But we're going to get back into building some combo first. Special tree, 1.8. Not that much. So yeah, as you can see, the combo really matters. And by doing a little bit less of a combo, I might be able to do special trees more often, but it's not that huge of a difference, I guess. And we're not going to disable anything at this point because we don't have the time. Another special tree, not a crit, and also with no abilities disabled. That's going to be it for this one. And 70 million, yeah, could have been better. And now we're going to go with the cleanup pip. And guys, I'm going to be honest with you. On this account, by the way, secondary account updates coming today or tomorrow, because at this point it's, I think, 8 months old. But this is an 8 months old account, and I've managed to actually put together 5 barely decent raid teams, or at the very least 4 actual raid teams. Like Black Adam 1 is kind of a mix and match, but the 6th one, I don't have anything to fill that spot yet, so it's going to be my bootleg Black Lightning that has some points into his special tree and some raid drops. Not the best thing in the world, but it's going to do. And we're going to use Hellboy as the combo builder for him, because Hellboy is going to be able to heal himself by standing in that dot damage puddle. But yeah, this was pretty much it for this video. I'll leave you with the rest of the fight and some music, and I'll hopefully see you all in the next video. Of course, as usual, like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed the video, dislike it if you dislike it, maybe hit that bell button, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one.
I need a drink that is straight from the tap. And I'm hating the slack, couple man sat around at the hate in the gaff. Please stop talking that trash, cause the vibes in the bun all the way to the back.